Another 48 hours in Vegas is done for Kyle's birthday. Here we go.
Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel.
We're waiting for our Uber, and this is probably the least busy that I've seen the Uber area in so long. We are staying at the Flamingo this time. Check out the room. It was nice. Everything except for the bathroom. Oh God, I go first. We just got to the Flamingo, and I will say, the bathroom is a little bit like, I don't know. I usually don't even care to record the bathrooms, but this one, it just is like nothing. I don't know, the door goes really close to the toilet. So that's something of note here. The beds look nice. Hopefully they're comfy.
See a little bit of the fountains.
We have a little desk.
Yeah, look that way. You can see the Bellagio.
Nice couch. Here's our view. Oh yeah. Look at all that water. It's not a bad view. We're on the top floor. Here are my final thoughts on the room. The beds were super comfortable. The pillows especially were comfortable. Everything was great. The couch was great, except for the faucet. No matter how hard I tried to stop the water from dripping out of the faucet in the tub, it would not. And sometimes it was a little, sometimes it was a lot, but it was all the time. That's honestly the only downside of the room. The bathroom just wasn't redone. If they redid that a little bit, I think it would be an awesome place to stay. We have another jam-packed weekend scheduled. We're here for 48 hours. I think, again, the weekends go very fast. This time we're doing zombie burlesque, which we haven't done before, but I really wanted to do it. We're doing my Cronut, which the flavor of the month for January 2025 is crepe Suzette. That's gonna be right there at Caesars. And then we also will go to the Bellagio Conservatory. They just did the changeover from the Christmas setup, and it's supposed to be done tonight, ready to open tomorrow. Maybe if we have time, I'm gonna try to sneak there tonight and see if they have everything set up before it gets super crowded and super busy. But make sure you stay until the end of the video. You can see everything we did, everything we ate, everything we spent, and hopefully we can keep it pretty low this time. It's his birthday weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we are gonna get dinner. Oh, crap. Chips and sauce is here already. You guys all know that we try to use points as much as possible to save on spending cash. Now, we did come here for like a late lunch, early dinner. This is Carlos and Charlie's in the Flamingo. The only problem was we went to use our points and they said that it was 2 to 1, so it cost double the amount of points. So we ended up paying with cash, which kind of sucked. We did split a meal, so that helped out, but just make sure you ask prior to ordering about using points. We should have done that. We're on the Link Promenade, O'Shea's. That's where they have the yummy frozen drinks. We stopped in for some frozen Baileys. If you know, you know. After that, we met up with our friends and headed over to the Miracle Mile shops. And there we went to go see Zombie Burlesque. I didn't watch any videos prior to going to the show. I didn't know what to expect. It was definitely interesting. I would say it was worth the money. I know some people's videos have said, oh, don't go see it, but I still would because every single act is different in every single show.
Zombie Burlesque. I guess it's
Zombie Burlesque.
How are you?
Good.
And you got R, OPQR, 4 rows this way.
Okay. Even the setup of the theater, I was surprised with. Normally, we're in massive theaters. This one is a little quaint, and you're pretty close no matter what. It seems like you have a good view of the stage. So I will show you little bits of the show. I'm not going to show you everything, and I hope you enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all living persuasions, welcome to Club Sing! Strip.
If you go see Zombie Burlesque, make sure you get a picture with Mikey at the end. He was the highlight of the show. You'll see what I mean if you go see it. Next, we head to the Bellagio to go see the new conservatory. It is the year of the snake, and as always, they do an amazing job. Make sure you take a peek behind the desk too, because they have adorable little pandas back there. Here's a little sign about the year of the snake. And we went at night, which I think was the right move because you get all of the colors from everything in the background. I'm going to play some music here so you can enjoy the year of the snake. Next up is Caesars for my Cronut. Like I said, it's time for my Cronut. The flavor is crepe Suzette. So we are looking at an orange Grand Marnier jam with some, I believe, caramel ganache. Here are some of the other treats. I always like to look at these because they are just so beautiful. They always look perfect. This one that looks like little strawberry slices. Nothing will really ever compare to the Cronut for me. So here is the January flavor. I got it. My intention was to go back to the room with it later and take a bite so you can hear how crispy it is. I didn't make it. I made it to dinner and I opened it and started taking a bite. You can see, we'll do a close-up. The jam is so delicious. I love whatever the frosting is on top. It's thick. Our friends got one too, and I believe he called it a monstrosity. And I never said that it was light or anything like that. It is dense. It is buttery. It's flaky. There are layers. There's so much flavor. This is why we always split one, because it's a lot of food, but it's worth it every single time, especially this weekend, because we got 50,000 steps in between 2 days. So by the time I got this after 25,000 steps, it was like heaven. Okay, we're in the Caesars food court. We are getting, wait for it, chicken guy.
I don't even know how to order.
Yeah, so the chicken sandwich was like soup. It was dripping so much. Probably one of the least favorite things we had. I got sweet potato fries and ranch. Those were pretty perfect. That was the end of day one, and now we start day two fresh in the morning. Holy Starbucks. We thought, oh, we'll just get some Starbucks and save money, have a quick breakfast. Not when every drink was $10 or $11 and the food was $10 or $11. So two of each later, and we're at $46. We did use a gift card, but it was 100% not worth the price. The show must go on, so we are on to our next stop. Okay, we're headed to Excalibur to catch the tram over to Mandalay Bay so that we can use our Konami free play. And every escalator so far has been broken, but we found one on our side that's working. We did it. We accomplished everything we set out to do. Okay, there's where we're headed to go get the tram. So we have Konami free play at Mandalay Bay and the Luxor. We also have some My Vegas coupon promos. That's like, I don't know, 25 off of 50. So hopefully we can all eat for a little cheaper. It's been kind of pricey so far. So we used our My Konami free play and headed back to the Excalibur for lunch. We're gonna try Tap Sports Bar. I don't think we've ever eaten here before. Yeah. Tenders.
Right here. Thank you, sir. Damn, those are big.
I thought the food here was actually some of the best we had all weekend. We had a lot of fried chicken. I had some Asian barbecue sauce on mine that was amazing. And for the price, we got a ton of food. Because we love walking so much, we headed over to Fontainebleau. We stopped at the sports bar inside specifically to play some video poker, have some nice, fancy, fresh-made drinks. I have seen people saying that they had issues with maybe the servers in different parts of Fontainebleau. We have not found that to be the case. Our bartenders were awesome. We never had an empty drink. And as you can see, they are beautiful drinks. They're so tasty. We didn't even have one bad drink the whole time. I did get some of the non-alcoholic drinks. Amazingly refreshing after the amount of walking we've been doing. So if you are in the area, I definitely recommend stopping by. Okay, dinner is going to be at the Wynn. We're going to Allegro. We originally had reservations for 7 o'clock at Allegro at the Wynn and had to update those to 8:30 because of how big of a meal we ate at the Excalibur, which completely worked out. I recommend getting a reservation if you do want to go because it was packed. The Wynn was so crazy busy. I can't tell you how many people were coming up to the hostess stand and asking for reservations or when the earliest reservation was. So I was so thankful that we thought ahead to do that. We were pretty hungry by the time we got there. We got some bread with some garlic oil. He got lasagna. I had a chicken Caesar salad. We had a pizza with some prosciutto on it and then cacio e pepe. How is it?
No, it's no Stouffer's, but...
Okay, here's Kyle. Are they gonna sing to me?
There's like a rock right here.
Yeah, it's this.
Oh.
Kyle.
Oh, hey! Thanks!
Even though we were completely stuffed, we got a little tiramisu to celebrate his birthday. They actually brought it out as a little surprise, so that was really nice. We figured why not add one more thing to the night. So Kyle and I each had 2 high roller tickets from our Caesars Diamond status. And we had not gone up there since the Sphere was put in. So it was really awesome. I love seeing the sphere, especially from all the different views. I'm going to put some music over it so you can just enjoy. I think we were all relieved to get back to the room at night because we'd been out all day, another 25,000 steps in. The next morning, we decided to pick up some Dunkin', but the prices were similar to Starbucks. We had a gift card and credits, so it was cheaper for us here. We had just enough time to peek around the Flamingo a little more and then do one more errand. I'll tell you about that before we head to the airport. They have the flamingos out, so we did go take a peek at them yesterday. It's cold, but it is really pretty. And they had, was it pelican? They had a pelican too. Oh, and flamingos and ducks and giant koi fish. Look at that! That koi fish is gigantic. That's bigger than my cat. Every time I try to say before we leave, hey, did you cash out? We ate dinner at the Wynn last night. It was so good. We were all so full. We left because we were tired. And then we get back to the Flamingo and he's like, oh yeah, I have a $300 ticket for the Wynn. So we're going to do a quick stop at the Wynn and then to the airport. And hopefully we don't find anything at the Wynn where we want to play and then lose it, because we've certainly done that before too at the Mirage when we had to go back because we forgot to cash out a ticket.
I forget.
It's time to fly home. It was a very quick 48 hours. Hopefully you enjoyed traveling with us. Stay tuned right now because I'm going to tell you everything we spent for the whole weekend in Vegas. Starting with the travel logistics, anything in a parentheses is what it would have cost if we paid outright. We have Frontier flights, Southwest plus the companion pass. We use points for that. Ubers, 3 Ubers, so $43. For the Flamingo, we had 2 nights comped and we used 7,500 points. So we paid 0 out of pocket. For airport parking, we had points. So total $149. It would have been $1,028. Food this time kind of kicked our butts, but we got breakfast at the Cap One Lounge. We paid for cash at Carlos and Charlie's because points were 2-1, which was frustrating. We would have normally used points. I did get my Cronut at Caesars with points. We got the chicken sandwich and Bobby's Burgers, fries at Caesars with points as well. We got Starbucks. I had a $10 gift card, so we had a little bit of a discount. At the restaurant in Excalibur, we did have 25 off of 50, so that cut the bill in half, which was great. The Allegro at the Wynn, we had a birthday comp meal, so 150 off of that. Our friends treated because it was Kyle's birthday, so thank you again. The water costs add up a little bit, but I did use a coupon at CVS, so a couple bucks there. Dunkin', we had a gift card and we had some credits on the app, so 0 for that. Airport snacks, about $10. This put the total out of pocket at $108.45, which would have been a little over $450 normally. For entertainment, Bellagio Conservatory, 0 for that. Zombie Burlesque, we used points for that one, so 2 tickets would have been about $120. High Roller, we had 4 comp tickets for that, so 2 tickets would have been $71, totaling 0 with points, and it would have been $191 without points. That brings our final total to $257.45 out of pocket, which if we used no points and paid cash only would have been $1,678.41. Every time I add these up, it's insane. I am keeping a total for 2025, so wait till the end of the year to see what we spent. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to keep up where we go next. Click here to watch another couple different weekends in Vegas for under $500 each.